All right. We all had a chance to look over the minutes. How would we like to proceed?
Township.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second. Okay, we can take it to approve the minutes. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Public comment. Any public comment? Please come on up. You want to wait till later? Solicitor's report.
I do have some updates regarding litigation, but I'll wait for the executive session. There's 5 areas that we have to use.
Okay. Treasurer's report.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll have copies of this for anybody that wants to see it. Ending balance in the general fund as of 1/31/2025 was $189,618.75. The K-9 fund on 1/31/25 was $19,791.30 for a total of $209,410.05. February 25 revenue in the general fund, $129,063.68. The February 25 revenue in the K-9 fund, $1,746.94. Expenses plus payroll paid in February out of the general fund, $117,262. Expenses paid in February out of the K-9 fund, $717.54. So the general fund as of 2/28/25 had $201,420.43. The K-9 fund as of 2/28/25 had $20,820.70 for a total of $222,241.13.
Okay, are there any places on our budget that we're going a little over or looking good so far this year? Did you notice?
I met with Chief Matrunix and Mr. Betts yesterday. We looked at the budget, and we're barring any unforeseen emergencies or things that you just can't predict. We look fine. There'll be a little bit of a shortfall maybe, but we'll wait and see what the rest of the year gives us. If we find a way to make that up.
I've all had a chance to look at the bills. Well, actually, we got to approve the treasurer's report. Sorry. Somebody want to make a motion to approve the treasurer's report?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Okay, there's a second to approve treasurer's report. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, then the bills due list. You all have a chance to look at the bills due list. Any questions, comments? Motion to pay our bills.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve the bills due list and pay our bills. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, Chief's reports.
All right. So we have 434 complaints, arrests for 18, traffic citations 47. The breakdown of calls per jurisdiction is Ligonier Township at 273, Ligonier Borough was 115, North Mountain Borough 46. Of those calls, 360 were noted through 911. Contracts, we did meet with Source, SR Nepper, to prepare for our expiration date of our SRO agreement and MOU in August, to present that to the school, still pending, so those conditions are still being put in. So we hope to have that kind of ready to go for them in soon time, so it's time to negotiate that. We're getting a new printer. Our other printer started to fail. I'm calling doing a bit of business pretty often. Unfortunately, it was only $6 more a month for the contract for the rest of the year. I thought it was very minimal. We upgraded the printer. It's better for other items that are in our office floating around. This is a dirty office with the garage there. This one will be hopefully better protect us and last longer and perform better. We had a license plate reader grant a while back. We are not going to proceed in paying for that. That was part of the grant up to now. We feel the use of it and the, what it's really providing us at this point, the cost was kind of high. So because our budget issues and stuff like that, we felt that was best not to move forward. Vehicles, you had mentioned Mr. Ross asking if we could reduce fleet from last month. I've obviously thought about your request and or thought of that. And this past week, there's been multiple times we've not had a car in our parking lot. From vehicles being in the garage to being used on incidents and just patrol. On any given Saturday, 5 of our 8 cars could be out on the road. Country Market, 2 duty shift officers in Ottawa Park, 5 automatically on Saturday morning. If I start reducing down, guys are going to have to drive their own vehicles in certain times and start paying mileage. I just can't see that for really all the cost compared to. I just wanted to kind of refer, I looked into it, we discussed it, and even this past week I even have a picture, there wasn't a car in our lot for that particular time. And I get right now, all the cars are here, guys are in the office, they might be out, all over here. But it may look that way, there's many times there's no cars here.
That, I was just looking
Yeah,
from a cost standpoint, and that's one of our largest costs, so.
Well, yeah, for repairs, that's why I'm hoping to get the new car and we'll reduce it. Because if you see, there was a transfer case done in the car that had 59,000 miles in a water pump. That was all warranty. So that's helpful, Yeah, once you get these cars in higher mileage, you're going to start getting that. So getting a better rotation is what I'm shooting for. We're moving on with the other car. But right now, if you really take a look at most of it, it's just general stuff. You're going to get a tie rod in. 73, 75, 76. This month had nothing. We didn't do brakes in 76 for some time, the truck. And we finally put brakes on it after a couple of years. 77, for the first time since we actually, Valley School bought that vehicle. We had inspection and brakes, and inspection was done, brakes and rotors were added to it. Valley School was billed, we'll take care of that cost for the maintenance of that car. That was agreed. Keep in mind, one cost of the car, $479. That car is all paid for by, we do actually do the maintenance on that car, and that's the K9 car. But Jimmy actually pays for his own car monthly due to his volunteer fundraisers and so forth. So all his costs are paid for monthly for that. So that's not going to cost under our budget. I didn't know if you were aware of that.
No.
Okay.
Something to think about with us replacing the parts and getting in a rotation, going out for grants and other financing to help offset some of that cost.
Right.
I know Michael and I talked about some stuff. We're basically going after the same. I don't know if we could use the Ligonier Foundation, the Cox Foundation, 501c3 to go after that. Is it different? Could we, Scott?
Don't know the answer to that. I'm not part of that foundation.
Okay. I'll have to get with Greg then, maybe see about if we could go after grants for funding since they are a 501c3 and then make the donation to the police department to offset some of those costs.
Yeah, we were going to do a low interest rate finance through the state. Just and honestly, their rate was no different than what Somerset Trust was. I think they were a half a point difference. So it really wasn't even worth going. For all the work you had to do, and you had to put half down. So we looked into different ways to better those rates. Somerset Trust was the same rate, almost 50. So we stuck with that. But if there's something out there, I would love to venture that for sure. We had a law enforcement tech meeting, or law enforcement intel meeting here, sponsored by the Westmoreland County Golf Probation. Agencies across the region came to discuss cases and more or less network together to help each other out and work on our cases. Training, Sergeant First Corella completed his legal K9, legal updates K9. Meyer attended a 3-day tactical medical course. We also attended the FBI Supervisor Leader Institute, and he worked as a sergeant for the University of Pitt. And Horatio attended his first SWAT training. Training was close quarters battle, movement, and tactical medicine. That's all I have for today. Thank you.
Will you be at the township meeting?
Yes,
Okay. No.
as long as there's no calls and nothing's happened, but I should be.
All right, under old business, the only thing we have is a new police building. Did we get any update on the survey? Do you have any update on the results? Did we get any update on the results? Do you know? No? Okay. Well,
We're just working on plans, trying to reduce down, keep things in check, to get some type of information, to more or less, better the offer and do our due diligence.
Under new business, we had a job description update. We updated in your packet. We have Trisha's position updated with just a couple little things. Being that she's now taking care of QuickBooks as well. She's our QuickBooks administrator. So we added a few things and put our extra hours on her job description. I don't know if we need to approve that.
We do.
Okay. So you all have a chance to review that. We'll approve her job description.
I'll make that motion to approve our job description. Looks pretty extensive to me.
A second.
All right, so moved and seconded to approve the updated job description. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The other job description thing or responsibilities we got, Tricia did this for us, kind of so everybody knows what they're doing as far as the board goes. Kind of updated what the chairperson, the vice chairperson, the secretary, treasurer does, kind of on a day-to-day or monthly basis. You guys want to look over this, and if there's anything you think we need to add, we can update that next month, or if there's any questions anybody has on it at this point, we can discuss that as well if we want. Or we can save it for next month. If there's no questions on it now, we can wait till next month. Okay.
Very thorough. Thank you.
Look it over and we can approve it next month. The other thing under new business was drug testing policy. Last month we got a letter from the union saying that they would be willing to look at a drug testing policy. I tried to do a little bit of research on finding something. I didn't really find a whole lot. Checked with Jimmy, asked him kind of what he was looking for, so I'm going to continue to look into that. If anybody else wants to look in and make any suggestions.
Got some references. I've put a lot of references from other, some of the agencies, not all of them have them around here either. They're working on theirs as well.
We'll talk about that. Sure.
You could have, as far as the union representative, our officer, Fiscarella, Sergeant Fiscarella, is the union representative. Maybe he could engage that as well and make some suggestions. So we work at it from both ends.
Okay. Don't really have anything else under new business. We have an executive session.
Yep.
Litigation.
Breaking at 5:14.
Everybody else.
Well, no, we'll go in the other way. Go, everybody. Yep. Except for Dave. At least for the first two. First two. The other two.
That's always. You know how it is.
Most of them. Yeah, so
Like church and something. Was the older? When we were older, was the older? Yeah.
Yeah, 5 Wasn't it? He's playing some bases. What I can expect.
Well, no, I gotta worry about
Back on, in the back.
Oh, on the back.
Right there.
Okay, yeah.
And then this red light should stop blinking.
About to start. From the red.
Yeah, and the time's moving. So,
Yeah. 16, 15.
I think you just can't teach it.
Listen, you went right on the end.
Oh, I'm not. My wife's on the grand. And so.
Oh, my neck is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love them.
Oh, and the legal.
Yeah.
All the ones approved. Yeah. Sorry. Hey, we'll catch you.
Whatever you call it.
Yeah, it's full.
Yeah, that guy, the whole airstream, I said, oh, Griff, water. I said, I'll pay him. He'll turn the water on.
Get some rain. Yeah, Saturday's Sunday, Thursday.
What do they say? We're gonna roll to start with. Trying to say one down, one straight. If I had people working for me. If I knew what I'm doing, and I had working long hair. Me and my I felt this pain with a girl I know from Missouri. So I'm like, she's
Don't say anymore, but you answered my question, that's all I need to know.
All right, we're back from executive session at 5:38. I guess we go to public comment. Any public comment this morning?
Yeah. I'm slightly concerned about what just happened. Don't know what the issues were, but there was a serious deliberation. It took more than a couple minutes, and there was no township representation. And as a township resident, I'm kind of concerned about why I did not have representation at this meeting. If it was for this two specific individuals that were not allowed to participate, we have an alternate that was in the room that possibly could have. I don't know. I'm just.
Sure. At this point in time, I was unaware of the alternate being present, but the litigation concerns developments about the township's current lawsuit concerning the appointment of the at-large member. But that's all I can disclose at this point.
I understand. I don't want to push what got discussed. It's just, it's a concern, and I don't have representation of what just happened. Thank you.
Sure.
Understood. Thank you. Anyone else?
Well, I'll question the elephant in the room. Is there a problem with the person that was just appointed to the commission? Being that they're not here?
He had emergency surgery on his eye.
Okay, I mean, the way it sounded, but it has nothing to do with current, it is past.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
I'm a little concerned there.
Anything else? Okay. Any comments from the board this evening?
No, glad to see everyone here. But we're doing a good job. We're going to continue to try and do a good job. That's all I have.
Only thing I have to say is the skunks are out. Has nothing to do with us. It's only a time. Just so they're all in town. I just want to bring it to your attention.
I have no comment, no.
I don't have anything to add either. I will take a motion to adjourn. All
I'll make a motion.
that. Second. Moved and seconded. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay.
Jen. How are you? Mark Soros. Sorry. Apologize. I didn't need asphalt. Well, I can't.
better seat. I get to squat.
Nice meeting you, John.
The other part of that.